Hello, area. Welcome to today's episode of Real Estate. We are diving into a story that has haunted me since I first read about it back in January. A house in Santa Clara, now famously known as the Murder House, recently sold for 2.1 million despite its tragic history. When I first came across this story, I was struck not only by the horrific nature of the crime, but also by how quickly the home was sold afterward. What's even more unsettling is that around the same time there was another murder in Los Gatos, and the rumors began to swirl that the two incidents might be connected. Today, we will explore this chilling story and how it fits into the broader context of the Bay Area's relentless housing market. Let's start by revisiting the tragic events that occurred in Santa Clara earlier this year. On January 16th, the body of a Google engineer was discovered inside her home after a friend, unable to reach her or her husband, Ryan Chen, called the police. When officers entered the house, they found Chen, also a Google employee, covered in blood, with you lying dead on the bedroom floor. The scene was horrifying and it left a lasting impact on a lot of Bay Area families. It was the kind of story that sticks with you, making you wonder about the fragility of the life, hidden turmoil that can exist behind a closed doors. Adding to the eerie nature of this event, around the same time, a man in Los Gatos was arrested for allegedly murdering his wife and hiding her body in the Santa Cruz Mountains. This incident sent a shockwaves through the community, and although there was no official connection between the two cases, rumors were like just begin to circulate that they might be linked. You can see a lot of Reddit posts where they were discussing there might be same common murderer. The close timing and the similarities in the cases, both involving a domestic violence and immigrant tech worker, which led to a widespread speculation. This tragic murder by her husband has also brought a significant but often overlooked issues into the spotlight: domestic abuse within immigrant communities, particularly in the high pressure environment of Silicon Valley. Recently, there was a sensational news also in the other parts of the US where one of the Nepali husband killed a wife and they're still not able to relocate her body still. Now let's talk about Chen. Like Chen originally was from Sichuan province and Yu from Jilin province, were both highly accomplished individuals. They were top students before attending even a prestigious institutions like Tsinghua University in Beijing and the University of California, San Diego. After graduating, they secured a coveted positions as a software engineers at Google, living like what may describe as an enviable life. However, the pressures they faced, both professionally and culturally, were immense. Silicon Valley is known for its high stake environment, but this case has highlighted a darker side: how stress and isolation faced by immigrants, particularly those in demanding careers, can exacerbate underlying issues. Compounding this problem is a severe lack of mental health and domestic abuse services tailored to the needs of Asian Americans. A lot of times, language barriers and cultural stigmas often prevent individuals from seeking the help they desperately need. A lot of Indian families also, a lot of wives go through it, but there was nothing to report it. And I was talking to one of the judge, and he was telling me a lot of the cases what they receive is from Asians who has traveled. Let's talk about another powerful force which is impacting the Bay Area housing market is the influx of foreign capital, particularly from China. Significant amounts of money are being moved out of China through a complex financial transaction. There are a lot of restrictions, but now still often many companies like mainland China, Hong Kong, they're able to transfer funds. By the time these funds reach the US, they are nearly impossible to trace. Yet their impact on the real estate market is undeniable. The influx of foreign capital is making it increasingly difficult for local buyers to compete, especially in high demand areas like Santa Clara, Cupertino, Los Gatos, Los Altos. Many international buyers can make all cash offers, which puts a tremendous pressure on local residents trying to purchase homes. This phenomenon contributed to the rising prices and overall intensity of the market, further complicating the already challenging landscape. Now let's take a closer look at the real estate for performance in the two key Santa Clara zip codes, 95050 and 95051. We will examine both single family homes and condos to give you a clear snapshot of the current market dynamics. Now, first start with the single family homes in 95050. Median list price is around 1.779 million. The area remains a strong seller's market with market action index of 67. Homes are selling quickly with the most going under contract within 19 days. The market is competitive across all tiers from the top tier with a median price of 2.7 million to the lower tier of 1.53 million. Let's look at the rental market also. The median rent for single family homes is around $5,000 per month, reflecting the high demand. This $5,000, the bigger houses, especially being in a downtown, closer to a downtown, probably get a bigger homes around here. Now let's compare the single family homes in 95051. Median list price is 1.99 million. Well, 95051 is even more competitive with a MAI market average index of 80. Homes typically sell within a week, indicating intense buyer demand. Especially this area has a very good schools and closer to charter schools also. The top tier mirrors the 95050 with a median price around 2.7 million. But homes generally sell faster across all tiers. Now let's look at the rented market. The median rent is also approximately 5,000 per month and consistent with the strong rental market in 95050. Now let's quickly look at even the condos and townhomes, how it is faring. The market action index for condos and townhomes is 47, indicating a seller's market, though closer to a balanced market compared to a single family homes. The affordability of these properties make them highly sought after, particularly in the low price tiers. You don't get anything like less than 500, right? Something on close to 700K, people might jump in. The median rent for condos and townhomes rental is around 3,830 per month. Now let's look at the 95051. Median list price is 9. Market for condos and townhomes in 95051 is slightly more competitive with the market action index of 53. Properties tend to sell quickly, particularly in the mid to low price tiers where demand is strong. Median rent is similar to a 95050, around 3,830 per month, reflecting a consistent demand across both areas. Thank you for joining us in today's episode. We hope this discussion has provided a valuable insights into the complex interplay of personal, cultural, and economic factors that shape the housing market in Santa Clara and beyond. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you next time.